I am back again to complain. So, I've been wanting to discuss a topic that I've been very passionate about, and it has been slowly annoying me. So, I just want to talk. So, I've been playing video games since I was 4 years old, and I've been playing MMOs since I was 7. So, I've played all different types of MMOs, big and small, free to play, subscription based, buy to play, just nearly everything. And the MMO that has been my favorite thus far has been World of Warcraft, not because I'm a big like raider end game player. I don't do like mythics or any super complicated content. I just really love achievement hunting, completionism, collecting things, picking flowers. Basically, it's the game that I play as a ritual in the morning when I'm waking up, when I'm drinking my coffee or what have you, when I'm coming back from work and I'm unwinding, I'm maybe watching a TV show and I'm, playing this chill MMO that allows me to just do completionism and play my favorite like fantasy, because I really love druids and I love anything naturey. So I think World of Warcraft captures the night elf and the night elf druids especially so well that it's such a beautiful fantasy, and it just really tickles my brain. So something that has been extremely frustrating is they recently decided they're releasing housing with the new expansion Midnight, and I was very excited about it. Everyone was very excited about it. And recently we found out that they are adding a new money like currency, which is Heartsteel, which will allow you to buy furniture with real money. And we had something similar, which was the Trader's Tender, but it was still like obtainable within the game. And it was kind of like this free-ish battle pass that you could farm and just get things in the store, freeze some items in order to get it next month, so on and so forth. So it was really nice. I am someone who is a very frugal person. I really think about how much I'm going to be spending and investing into a video game if I will be playing this for a very long time. If it is a MMO, it is a online service game, whatever it might be. And World of Warcraft, to me, even though it's something that you have to buy and then subscribe, if you play a lot, you can subscribe with in-game gold. So you can farm enough that in the end, you will really need to just be buying expansions just once a year, and that's pretty much it. So it sounded very nice to me, but now with the release of this new currency, I'm very saddened by this because I basically lost any desire to play this game because like, what am I even doing? I I used to play a lot of Elder Scrolls Online, and originally I used to be a full-time streamer when I lived back in my home country. And I did have a lot of fun time with this game, but Elder Scrolls Online is an extremely monetized game. It has loot boxes, it has an optional subscription, which is definitely not optional. If you want to enjoy the game, you have to subscribe, so might as well just make it mandatory sub at this point, because playing without it's just not fun. It's not good. So I decided to quit the game because I was extremely burned out in the end, because I was getting very frustrated. They would add tons of really beautiful shiny things in the in-game store and loot boxes, and then the stuff that you could get within the game would have no like effects. It wouldn't be pretty. If it was pretty or it had effects that you could get from the event, so if it was an item that you could get from the event, it would be a reskin of a reskin. It would just be like a different colored orbs. That's green. Wow, this is so nice. And then you would get these like beautiful shiny items in the loot boxes and within the in-game store that would overshadow all of this stuff that was within the game. And I even remember getting extremely, like, I have this one memory of them adding a very, very like a cool mount that was connected with a very rare achievement, which was extremely hard to get. And it was a rating achievement. And later on, they added a mount that was nearly exactly the same in the in-game store, and you could not tell a difference. So if someone wanted to flex this cool item while standing in the city and make everyone like know that, oh, I have this achievement, or whatever gamers love to do, this item that they added for like $15 was no different from this really, really hard achievement that only like true giga gamers can get. Little things like that. Now, housing was a huge part of the game as well, and the price of the house within ESO was the price of a rent in certain countries, and also community justifying these insane loot boxes and insane microtransactions by saying that, well, we have to support the developers so they can eat food. Microsoft, a company that's worth $3.7 trillion. Just little things like that would really get to me. And now Blizzard is also owned by Microsoft. And I was watching Asmongold this other day, and he basically said that anyone who thought that they would not add like this Heartsteel type of currency within World of Warcraft is a dumbass. And I have to say, I truly thought that they would not go down this route of insanely aggressive monetization, because something that I really enjoyed about World of Warcraft was that you could get like 80% of really cool looking, just beautiful items, beautiful gear, weapons, really unique mounts within the game without even opening the store. And that was a big selling point for me, because I can get all of these really cool items by just simply farming them and doing old content and just having this nice cozy time and having fun. And I'm not delusional. I know that there are always going to be microtransactions and battle passes in live service games, because they have to make money, keep making money to keep developing the game and making it better and adding more content and whatnot and just expanding. But I don't care if that's the case for a free-to-play game like League of Legends, or I guess Apex, or, what have you, those kinds of things. I don't really have like hot takes about it. I don't care. But if it's something that you buy, and then it has a mandatory sub, and then you add those kinds of like monetary things, that's where I have a problem. And I think it was Call of Battlefield, I think, which was like $80. And they also added a battle pass to it, or some other forms of microtransactions. I don't really play those games, so I'm not sure, but I remember people being extremely upset. So just think that there are certain standards that I go by, and if I start eating shit, I'm not gonna tell you that it's chocolate, because I don't want to keep eating shit. I'm so tired, and I'm never someone who will tell people to like, oh, you should boycott and don't support them, because I will just personally no longer be playing those games that I get upset about when I simply open them, because I'm supposed to be enjoying games and having fun and laughing and just relaxing or whatever it is. So I think it is time for me to just maybe play more single players, and try to resist the FOMO and the urge to get into, let's say, World of Warcraft expansion when the new one comes out. And I really have to just resist it, because it's something that will keep escalating. And I mean, it all starts with simple like mounts in the store, right? Because originally World of Warcraft, even now, I mean, they don't have a lot of things within the money store. It's just like over time, developers, or these like huge AAA developers or quadruple A, they will keep bending to just, and like stepping the line to see how much they can get away with. So it's like, okay, let's just, keep, I believe boiling the frog is like a good term for it. But yeah, that's basically what it is. And since we are on the topic of microtransactions, I also wanted to mention the dark patterns that the developers will start doing when it comes to these currencies that they have within the games, which I also despise so heavily. I would much rather have a set price for an item. Like, let's say even in League of Legends, I would much rather just pay like $5 for a skin and it's like saying that it's just number 5 and that's it. Than having this like, oh, this is 950, but the currencies that we have, you can only get 940. So it looks like you need 10 more. I guess you are gonna have to get another $5 worth of points in order to get this thing. The only hope that I have is that EU has been looking into these kinds of like predatory monetization stuff, microtransactions and whatnot. And I believe they are working on, hopefully, they will be like banning these different types of currencies and things like that in video games and actually have like a set price on the little like banner to tell you how much exactly it's going to cost instead of having like little digital made up points for them and all of that stuff. So, yeah, the best thing that I can personally do is just not play those games and find something else and play single players and just kind of have fun like that and occasionally play League. Cuz it's not a game that I can ever quit, it seems. It's like a drug. So but yeah, let me know what your opinions are about this subject, and I will be reading all of the messages. So, yeah, thank you for watching.